okay, I'm gonna keep this up. And the guy told me, he said, thank you so much, Slot Queen. Look what I won. I'm like, oh, I'm jealous of you right now. I took a $20 and I played $5. You know that thing gave me $900. People out there at 4:00 in the morning. I didn't understand that, but I went down there and I found out why. It's fun.
Welcome back, everybody, to the SlotsFan podcast. I'm so excited for today's guest. It's Detroit Slot Queen, also known as Gwen. Gwen, we're so excited to have you on the show. I had a chance to check out your channels, YouTube and Instagram, and I can see on YouTube you just got started a couple months ago. I'm really excited in this interview to take you through our rapid fire questionnaire where we ask all kinds of really fun questions, but then also to get to know you a bit better and ask how you got into this and what the experience has been like for you. But first of all, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for taking the time to come on the podcast.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
So, like I said before the show, we're going to get things started with a rapid fire questionnaire. This is our way of getting the show off to a fun start. And my advice or my request is that we just keep the answers as short as possible. One word, one sentence. Some of these topics are interesting and we can get into it in more detail. And I'll make a note to revisit any of the questions that we can talk about in more detail. But for the rapid fire question, we're going to try to get through because it's 20 questions. So we're going to try to go right through it. So I'm going to kick it off. This is a hard one. First question. How many slot spins have you done in your life?
That's a lot. Oh, over 1,000. I've been playing ever since Detroit opened up the casinos, and I love them.
I'm going to make a note. I can't wait to talk to you about your background with slots and how you got into the channel. The next question, what's your favorite slot?
Ultimate Link.
Nice. It's a popular one. The third question, what's the most overrated slot?
Most overrated slot? You know, that's a good question. I'm not really sure. I like, I know it's Alive. That one.
Okay.
It's overrated.
Frankenstein?
Yes, Frankenstein.
Okay, that's first time we've heard that, but I like the answer. The fourth question, the best and this is your subjective opinion, but the best destination casino resort?
My city or outside
Anywhere,
of my city?
Worldwide, country, nationwide?
I like Bally's, as I'm pronouncing it, Bally's. I love that. My daughter and my son-in-law took me there. I enjoyed myself.
Bally's like in Las Vegas?
First time ever going to Vegas, I enjoyed it.
That's a classic. They rebranded it as the Horseshoe, I think, but it's the exact same place now.
Nice.
Okay, next question. The best loyalty program?
Best loyalty program?
Yeah, the best like players card you can get in any casino or your experience and like the rewards programs that casinos offer.
My Motor City card. I really do. In my GM. They like two of the best one to me.
That's a common answer. Okay. Question 7. Your favorite slot influencer?
Me.
Can't pick yourself. No, sorry.
Yeah, I just stopped playing it. I didn't watch the to see who play what. Just me, I guess.
Do you watch any other creators or any other channels?
Oh yes, I've been watching a couple. There's a guy that I know called Dave. ADM Print and
friends.
And we watch him. We watch each other. He came out here to Detroit and we play together.
Oh, amazing. Okay, maybe we can shout them out in the description of the video as well. The next question, classic 3-reel slots or the new video slot machines? Which do you like better?
I think I like the video slot machines.
Kind of in the same kind of question. High volatility games or low volatility games?
Low.
Nice. So there's all kinds of new bonus features and stuff. 2 of the big ones are the hold and win or hold and spin and the traditional free spins bonus. If you had to pick one, which do you think is better?
Hold and spin.
Easy answer.
I love hold and spin, yeah.
Nice. Me too. The most common question you get asked in comments or even in person when you're playing slots?
most of the time, how are you doing? And if they see me out in the street, they'd be like, Slot Queen Detroit. And I give them a little cinnamon and they be hitting the bonus. I'll be like, ooh, I didn't get my bonus, but yeah, that's it.
Best answer we've gotten to that question ever. Next question. The most common casino myth people try to convince you is true.
Go early in the morning and play. That don't always work.
It's quieter, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So go early in the morning because the machines are built up or something, and you're going to
That's
get
what
more
they
winning
say.
machines in the morning. I've heard that too.
Mhm.
The next question, the most annoying slot player behavior that you see in the casino.
None really, because
Okay.
I'm just as bad. I tap, tap, tap. I see people walk around in circles, so not really. Doesn't bother me.
Okay. Very diplomatic answer. The next one, this is something we've all experienced. Which is worse, playing for a long time and just hitting nothing, or hitting a bonus but just bricking and getting nothing on the bonus? Which do you hate?
That last one. Getting in the bonus and not getting nothing, you'd be like, I put this in and then I got this. Makes no sense. I'd rather not be in the bonus.
No doubt, especially after you've played for a long time to get the bonus, and then you're like, okay, here we go. Then no.
Yes.
Okay, great answer. Next question. When you hit big, whatever that means for you and the stakes that you play at, but when you get a big win, how much is going back into the machines that day, that session while you're out?
Well, let's just say if I hit for 1,500, 100 going back into the machine, 14's in my pocket.
Nice.
And I don't take it out.
You got it leaving with money when you win.
Leave it with money. That's the goal.
Amazing. I'd love to ask you some follow-up questions about that. That's everyone's goal, I think. Hey everyone, we know you all love playing slots in the casino, but we also know you may not have tried playing them online. Sweepstakes casinos are a great way to play fun online slots with the chance at winning real cash prizes, and they're available in tons of US states and in Canada. If you want to learn more about how sweepstakes casinos work, so you can decide if it's a good fit for you, check out the video I made where I explain everything you need to know. If you decide to give it a try, our sweepstakes casino of the week is Rolla. Rolla's a sister site to Wow Vegas. It's easy to sign up and it's got a really great selection of games. You can play completely for free using the gold coins and the sweeps coins you get just for signing up and logging in, or you can buy special coin packages that give you even more coins. Right before recording this, I signed up and bought a coin package for $9.99, and it came with 1.5 million gold coins and 30 free sweeps coins. And remember, sweeps coins can be redeemed for cash prizes at a rate of 1 SC to 1 USD. And you'll also get 1 free SC every day for a week just for logging in each day. SlotsFan is an affiliate of Rolla, so if you do sign up, we appreciate you using the link in the description of this video. Thanks very much, and now back to the show. Okay, the next question, tipping on big wins, yes or no? And if yes, how much?
Yes, I do. And I also understand when you do tip, everybody that shift gets the money. So the person you're really trying to give something to really don't get as much as you wanted. And I'm disappointed about that because I like her. I want to give her more money, but
I hear that.
I still tip.
Okay. When it comes to rewards, do you like free play or comps, like room and food comps or show tickets or something like that?
I like both of them. I really do. I like both because I like to go out of town a lot and play different casinos. So both.
Okay. Next question. One thing you learned along the way playing slots that you wish you had known sooner?
That's a question. Learn to, when I hit something after I put a certain amount of money in, to double it. That's what I wish I learned more earlier.
Double your bet size, or?
Double my bet size.
Okay. I'd love to ask you a follow-up question about that as well. And the final question that we ask everyone, what's the biggest win or the most memorable win? What stands out to you as one of the big highlights of your time playing slots?
I remember I was playing 88 cents and it gave me 1,300. And I only put in 5. I was just playing and playing and boo, 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 boo. I was like, ah! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm hollering. And it was something I only put in 5 and I got a big win. And so I learned that random times the machine will throw out a big win. And I loved it. It was beautiful.
How long ago did that happen?
Ooh, let's see. Last year.
Like
Yep, last
before
year.
you were recording, or was it on camera?
Yeah, before I was recording.
Okay.
Mhm. I was just playing just to play.
Do you remember what game it was?
That's the right name for it. Wolves.
Wolf Run?
Wolf Run.
Okay, that's a classic.
I love that game.
That's awesome. Okay. Yo, you did great on our rapid fire
Thank you.
questions.
Thank you.
There's lots of questions I want to follow up on that we touched on there, but I want to start just by talking about your background with slots and how you got into this. I see that your YouTube channel is only 2 months old. When did you first start on Instagram? And maybe you could give us a little story about what role did slots play in your life, and what happened to make you think to start a channel?
Early this year.
Me and my girlfriend used to go down there. We go down there together, and I just go to play, have fun, you know. And my son-in-law said, "Mom, you should do something with this." I said, "Really? Who wants to watch me play?" And they did, and I was like, "Really?" So I was shocked.
You've had, I mean, for just starting the Instagram channel earlier this year, I think you're at over 10,000 followers. The numbers you're doing on your content on Instagram are great. I've watched some of the content. I didn't say this already, but please, everybody that's watching, check out Detroit Slot Queen on YouTube and on Instagram. We're going to share the links to your channels in the description of this video. Your content's so fun. So I understand why people would be interested to watch it, but what's the experience been like getting that kind of response with this content?
Oh my, it's shocking, because I was going down in Motor City and a guy said, "Detroit Slot Queen." I said, "Oh, that's me. Hey." And the lady came up to me, came out the bathroom, hugged me, said, they were howling. I'm like, "Who's she howling at?" Then she told it was me. I said, "Wow, people are really watching me. Thank you." And took a picture with her and gave her a hug and blessed her. I said, "I'd buy some cinnamon." She got some cinnamon, and we had these. I got to put that in. And she brought some, and was shocking. It was funny because I blessed it. And this lady was nice to me. She put some on. She wasn't doing good. I said, "Here, I'm going to just give you some. Try." She did around, turned around. She in the bonus. And she did
there
good.
You go.
So
So
I'm like, yes.
for people that haven't seen your channel, explain what's the cinnamon and what does it do?
Well, for me, I've been going to the casino, and it's my cinnamon. I just, get it, pray on it, because I want everybody to win, and I want to win too, something big. And then I just blessed it, and been bottling it and then sending it out, and people been buying it. And a lot of people, I be so amazed that in Hawaii, Kansas, I'm like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep this up. And the guy told me, he said, "Thank you so much, Slot Queen. Look what I won." I'm like, "Oh, I'm jealous of you right now." So yeah, they've been doing it, and I'm happy for them, because everybody, want to get some money. That's all there's to it. But you want to have fun. Don't put your house up. Don't spend too much money. Have fun first. Go down there thinking, I can have fun. If I win, I win. That's how you do it.
No doubt. That's really what we try to tell everyone is like, it's like going to the movies, or it's like going to do something for entertainment. You're probably going to lose your money. So don't, go into it thinking this is an entertainment cost and I'm paying to have fun, and maybe I'll get lucky and end up winning some money. What do you think it is about your content that is so relatable for people? Because it seems like in such a short time, you're already having people recognize you. What do you like to bring to your content that you think is working, that people are kind of latching onto when they watch you?
Well, this is me. I'm simple. This is me. I'm real. I love people. I'm a people person. And I try to, just keep them up, push them up. And then also, if I hit a little and I see somebody down there, look, I might give them a 20, give them a 50, kind of what I got, and tell them, look, I'm praying you're going to hit something. And that's just how I am.
So relatable.
And number one, I don't bet crazy. I bet affordable, like other people should, but if you got it like that, bet more. But if you don't, I'm like 88. 179, two something is higher. My people, they know, they'll be like, oh, you done moved up. I say, yep.
Well, the truth is, like, betting $2 a spin, man, like, it can go poorly over an
It
amount of
can.
time. Even at that, you can't
Yeah.
imagine what people are betting now especially on
Yes.
channels. But like, wow, it can add up quickly, even at what people
It
think are
really
lower
can.
stakes, right?
It really can.
So you mentioned earlier that you've been playing slots in Detroit like since forever. Can you
Yep.
take us back in time and tell us how, like, when did you first start playing, and what was the scene like, and how much have you played throughout your life?
Oh, I played a lot. Soon as Detroit opened, I think the first casino we had was Motor City.
99.
99.
98.
Yep, 99 or 98. And
Okay.
I've been playing then, and I used to go over to Canada before, they had the laws, you got to do all that. And just that's a different feel, you want to, and I like to have fun. So that's it.
Is it like a social thing for you? I know a lot of people go with their friends, you can go with their family, and it's, a thing that you can enjoy with people. Is that something you do?
I go with my friends, and I'm a people watcher. So if I'm playing and things don't look good, I done gave them $50. Now I'm sitting down, I'm eating dinner, I'm talking to my friends, I'm watching people. And that's a good thing. That's socializing. And then I might get back in. I don't constantly keep playing. That's a good way to lose your money.
I think those are smart tips. We talked a bit about common myths. There's a lot of superstitions, and there's a lot of, people think they can choose winning machines. I'm curious, in your experience, and maybe even in your personal experience, what role does the superstitions and stuff? Because there's fun superstitions that are harmless, and then I think there's other ideas where people are going to tell you that they have a way to win at slots. I'm curious what your take on all that is.
You're gonna laugh at me. I look at the moon, and if it's a half moon, to me, that's my lucky day.
Okay.
A full moon, a lot of stuff goes on during that time. But a half moon, and I like the corner machines.
Okay.
I don't like to go right in the middle. I like to do the corner machine. For some reason, it seems like they've been there and they hitting, or if somebody been playing a long time, sitting there, then I get up behind them, and sometimes I get in.
Are there any other superstitions or myths that you see other people that you're playing with, or anything else? On this show, we hear all kinds of things about things that make you luckier, things that make you less lucky. Are there any other things that you run into while you're playing?
Yes, I have seen people play, get up, walk around 3 times, sit back down, hit it. I've seen people tapping. I'm a tapper. And I don't be tapping hard, but the machine I'm like, what? I'm not tapping hard. What's the problem here? But I do tap it, and it do come out. I just hate seeing it when they say major and it goes by. I'd be like, let me stop it. I need a major.
So like I'm fast stopping, tapping.
Yeah.
You mean? Yeah. So, in our 20 questions thing, when I asked what's the most annoying behavior, that's the most common answer, or is the fast stopping.
Yep.
So you can represent all the millions of people who do that all the time in casinos.
Yeah. But it works sometimes. It works.
I mean, it's kind of fun, like whatever, even if it's random, it's random, but having more interaction with the machine and having, it's fun to do stuff like that. One thing that's really popular we see a lot is this 3 to 5 spin method, where you basically judge if the machine's paying out based on the results over your first 3 to 5 spins. I don't think it's
that's me.
Yeah, I don't believe that you're really able to judge it, but it's fun to have some kind of system where you're at least doing something interactive, and sitting at a machine that's not paying out often is a way to lose money, where you're just you play 100 spins and nothing happens, where you could have just bounced right at the beginning.
That's me. I had took $10, put it in. I'd be like, if it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit in that 4th time. If it don't do nothing, I'm moving on. I'd be on my channel. I'd be like, see, it's not hitting because it's not ready. Move on to the next one. Move on to another machine. And if this machine right here is not doing nothing, the next one, sometimes you get in.
Anything to slow down how much you play is probably going to save you money in the long run anyway. So it's probably a good idea. You mentioned, I think you said your favorite game was Ultimate Link. What other games are you playing? Not Frankenstein, but what else catches your eye when you're at the casino?
Oh, what's that? Wolf Run. I love that game. Anytime I can sit down there, 9 out of 10, I can put $10, $20 that keep playing play. I'm gonna either hit a lower bonus or I might hit a higher bonus. One time I went at night and I hit the bonus, and I'm telling you, I'm cheap. I didn't put that much money in. I got $2,438,
Oh, wow.
and I was happy.
Do you think that's like your biggest win or like your biggest total
Let's
win?
see.
It's a big win.
That's my biggest win.
No, you what's your biggest win all time?
What my biggest win of all time? 1,500. What's the
That was
next
like
one?
13.
I think with 13,000.
Okay. What's the story behind that?
Ooh, I was just really just playing, just doing something by myself. Wasn't on this, and I was just playing. I was just putting money in just to play and see what happened. And wow, I looked up. I said, 1, 2, 3. You know, you count the numbers and to make sure it's what it said it is. I was like, comma. And then I just started screaming. Everybody was around me like, oh, and that whole row where I was at, I gave everybody some money, because my thing is, if you hit good, it ain't gonna hurt you to give somebody that money. So I have 4 rows of people that I gave something to, and I had 2 cheering chats. They were cheering me on, so
That's
it made
amazing.
me feel good.
It's good karma to share it around. Was that the same story that you shared in the 20 questions when I asked you your biggest winner? Is that a different one?
That's the same one, but
that's the same one. Just tell you the whole story.
Okay.
I meant to say 13,000.
13,000.
Yeah. So on an 88-cent bet, you won $13,000. Is that right?
Nah, was that it, or was it 170?
But like low bet.
Yeah.
That's a huge win.
It was, and especially for me, I'm like I said, I just stood there counting numbers and made sure I was doing what I see. It was beautiful.
That's so cool. I mean, those kind of moments don't come around all the time, so it's almost like hard to believe when you can. And I think that's kind of the dream for a lot of slots players. Like every spin has the potential to pay off something huge like that. It's not really the case with other casino games.
Yes, that's true. And I always say, I always try to keep up with how much I put in. If I put in 20, if I can make 60, I take that 20, put it in my pocket. I mean, I take the 50, put it in my pocket, then I play again with another 20. So I'm double what I made, even if it's little. It's a win is a win.
That's interesting. So you're literally building up like once it goes in your pocket, that's it. Like it's leaving with you.
Yep.
That's
not
awesome.
going back in.
I saw a product one time that was supposed to help with that. It was like a hip. It's like a little safe where you can put money in. It's like a safe timer thing. Have you seen that?
You know, it's better than that though.
What's that?
Going to your car, putting your money in your car, because it's embarrassing to keep walking back to get more money. So you'd be like, darn, I can't believe I'm walking again. Nope, I'm not going back out there. So
easier to reach in your pocket than have to go out and get it.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Or if you have a trusted partner or somebody there, you give it to them and then you never get it back. Maybe they're going to spend it though.
So the walk to the car is a lot better for me.
So you talked about a couple of the games that you like. There's so much. There's so many different games and so much fun stuff, and the games just seem to be getting bigger and bigger. I'm curious what's important to you, or what do you have the most fun when it comes to all the different kind of games out there, whether it's graphics or specific. There's all these different mechanics in games, like 3-pot games and 5-pot games. What kind of stuff do you enjoy the most playing?
What kind of I enjoy the most? I really can't say that. But I love them all, really. I have no in particular ones. I like to play the quarter ones when they all line up and you get to pay for that. I like nickels, 7-7. I love that game because why? Because they used to let me in, and sometimes I do get in. And I love it. So I can put a couple dollars in there. I done double. Now I'm moving on to the next one.
In addition to like land-based casinos, I know there's a great selection of land-based casinos in Detroit. There's also online casinos. Have you ever tried playing slots or any other casino games online, like on your phone or computer?
Oh, yes.
Yeah? What's that experience
I play online. I play my Motor City online.
What do you think about it?
Oh, I like the 88 Allison. Have you ever heard of that one?
I'm not sure. It's a slot.
Yeah, I played a slot machine on my phone. I don't do poker and all that. because of the tables, because I don't actually know how, but I know what combination of the four. I just don't understand the procedure. I have the bet.
Sure. So do you
So
play
that's
for
the
real
only
money
bet.
online? Like when you play slots,
Oh
or you
yeah,
play for
for real
money?
money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In the group of people that you play with, is this something common that, people are taking advantage of in Michigan? I'm curious how, people who traditionally play land-based, what do they think about online slots? Is this something that you're seeing people trying out a lot?
Yep.
Yes, there's a lot of people trying online slot. Yes.
Is there
You get in
anything,
your bedroom, you're comfortable, you got your little beer, a little wine, and you just play.
do you think that people have like people who haven't tried, would you recommend giving it a try? Or do you think that there's anything special that people should know about it that they might not know, whether it's about the fun of it or even about like the risks of having access to slots in your all the time on your phone, for example?
Well, when you're online, make sure you understand, don't spend all your money because it goes fast. So if you're online, easy just to chat, go get some more money out your account, add it to your game. You got to be careful with that. You got to have a limit. If you set a limit, you'll be fine. You go over your limit, time to close it up and just try another day.
That's good advice. Thank you. I'm curious if, to whatever you're comfortable talking about it, but what is your life like outside of slots? What do you do in your regular life when you're not the Detroit slot queen?
Okay. Well, I'm a paraprofessional. I deal with people with mental and physical disability. I love kids, period. Bad, good, whatever. I can talk to them. They kind of understand me. I come home after going for work, I like to go by the water and just contemplate on how my day went and just relax. That's me. And if I see somebody, I talk to them, they look sad, I'm talking to them. I'm the person that goes up to them. I probably should have became a psychologist. I had seen one lady in the store, she was just looking so down. So I asked, I'm not trying to be in your business, but are you all right? And me and her talked for a good 20 minutes. And I hoped it helped her. She gave me a hug and that was it. That's just me.
You said that you're a people person. I can really tell that you're a really social and thoughtful person.
Thank you.
What does your work, I mean, it sounds like your job would give you, maybe you went towards that because of being that way, or maybe the job has helped bring that out in you. I'm curious what your work is like, and how much satisfaction and how rewarding is it to be able to help people, considering that you're such a people person?
Well, I always been like that. I've been helping people, taking care of, raising other people's kids, helping with their kids, CNA, taking care of elderly people. They're just me. I like people and I like to help them, make them comfortable.
That's really wonderful. So imagine that you're playing slots and you hit something really big and you have the resources to, potentially make an impact. What would you do with a big win if you won like a really serious grand or something, or got really lucky?
A big win? I'm moving to Florida.
Moving away from Detroit. You're going to be the
Water.
Detroit slot queen in Florida, though.
I'll still be, because still be coming here.
Okay.
I love my city, but I need warm weather, no snow, beautiful house. I can still come and do that.
Gonna get back.
How I'm gonna get back? I'm driving.
How you gonna get back if you want to get a big win? I think that's what he's.
Oh, how would I get back? Oh, please. I already have a plan for that. I'm going to help my church. And I want to set up like 6 months out of, because winter, we have bad winters here. 6 months or 5 months out of the year, I would like to set up a little shelter to help people that are going through something, to help them so they can live there during those times and help them put them back on their feet, help them set up bank accounts. People need that. Some people go through a lot of stuff. And I don't like to see people going down. And I like my city keep being what it's doing.
That's really wonderful, Gwen. I wish you the best of luck. And if good karma counts for anything, then I hope that you got it working in your favor. I love the idea of the Detroit slot queen immediately moving to Florida, though. They have good casinos in Florida, too, so you can always keep playing down there. And it's warm.
Yes, nice and warm. And I can see...
Speaking of traveling, you mentioned going to Bally's on a trip to Vegas. Do you ever get the chance to travel around, whether it's to Vegas or anywhere else, to play and make content and stuff?
Yeah, Atlantic City.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Yeah, where else did we go?
Chicago.
Yeah, we did. Oh, Chicago's nice.
Yeah.
Chicago. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had
I
a
don't always
beautiful
think of
time.
casinos when I think of Chicago, at least. That's really
Mm-hmm.
cool. Where in Mississippi have you been?
Harlow's Casino.
Okay.
That was in Mississippi, in Greenville, Mississippi.
Okay. I went to Tunica, Mississippi, to the casinos there, and to Biloxi one time, and it was really fun. Like, what a cool place.
Yes, it's beautiful. I like the country life, I guess you could say. Yeah, I
Super
do.
nice people. So much
Thank you.
hospitality in that
Yes.
part of the country. It's early days for your channels, not even, just starting this year. And it looks like I can see that the response is really positive. I'm curious what your plans are for where you want to take this. And, if you could plot out a course of where this is going to go, where would you like to see it go, playing slots and being on Instagram and YouTube?
I'm not sure. I have my producer, my son-in-law. He's the one who always got me into this. I was just like, I'll just go down to play. And he was like, Mom, you should try this. And there we go. So what are we trying to do, son-in-law?
Take it to the top, man.
She said, take it to the top.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is my son-in-law.
I'm the one that do all the recording.
Amazing. What's your name?
My name's Donald. I go by Elevated in the industry, but my name's Don. This is my mother-in-law, Gwen. Like she's been saying, she's been playing slots for 30 plus years. You know what I mean? So when I saw the market for it, I was on my Instagram, I saw my Explore page, and I saw all these influencers. And I'm like, Mom, this is what you do. Like, I literally just left downtown with her. And literally, I think it was January 28th. I made the Instagram account that day. And the next couple of days, we started going to casino. I think we went out of town. We got some footage. And it was just such a positive response. I'm like, Mom, I think you got something here. And it just took off. I mean, like you said, her page started January 28th. She's at 10,300 followers. I mean, she has a tremendous community that follows behind her. And they love her. And like you said, they tell her sentiment nationwide. You know what I mean? I think that's an amazing thing. And I just tell her to believe in herself. At first she didn't really understand what was going on. She wasn't used to it. Like she spoke of before, people will see her at casinos and they're like, oh, it's the Detroit Slot Queen or the Cinnamon Lady. You know what I mean?
Hear me first.
So she's not used to people, walking up to her and I'm like, listen, you got close to 5 million plus views, so you don't know who watched them. Every view doesn't come with a like, so you never know who saw it. You know what I mean? So she's getting used to it. So it's been a tremendous run. I'm going to get back to your interview.
I think I'm going to have to ask Donald to come back at some point in the interview.
He said he'll come back at some point in the interview.
Do you mind, Donald? I'd love to ask you guys to talk to both of you at the same time, if that's cool.
Cool.
It just seems like such a fortunate kind of like circumstances that you guys would be able to put this together, because even I feel like everyone I talk to that's successful at this, it's because they're authentic. Like, they didn't start playing slots to make a channel. They started a channel because they're legit super passionate about playing slots, and that's what I think works. So to have Gwen with that, and then to have access to you as that kind of to see the opportunity and to be able to facilitate it seems so cool. Like, that's such a lucky
I mean, I think it's a fantastic thing. I know it's pretty random when you see like someone getting along with their mother-in-law. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we spend so much time together. We always down there trying to figure out, which casino are we gonna do Greektown today? Or are we gonna do Motor City or MGM? And like you said, we got 3 casinos, so it makes it a lot easier for content. You know what I mean? And then I told her, just be yourself, and that's what people like. You know what I mean? One of her things is she said before, she doesn't go too crazy on the bets. When you go in the casino, not everybody has the money to bet $20 to spend, $100 to spend. When you look around, most majority is anywhere from 30 cents to $2.50 a bet. And that's the average person. You know what I mean? So I think the way she's able to grow so fast, because she can relate to so many people who like, hey, that's me. You know what I mean? That's me. I may try $30 and then go home if I don't have it. If I don't do anything with 30. I'm like that. I don't have hundreds just to feed the machine. So I think that's what helps her out.
I think it's really matches, like, I don't know if brand's the right word, but Gwen, I feel like you're, it's cool to see so many different slot channels that appeal to lots of different kinds of people and different levels of betting. And I think even just speaking to you for a few minutes and watching some of your content, it's really easy to see how people would be able to relate to you. And I feel like you'd appeal to a group of people that maybe doesn't have all the same amount of representation in the space, but that love playing slots. And I also think when it comes to lower bets, it's like, it's all relative. If you watch someone bet $100 forever, it kind of just becomes the baseline thing. If it means something to you at $2, you're taking a shot at $3 and you have a 100x win, it's just as exciting, I think, and I do think there's a group of people out there who relate and they enjoy watching that stuff more than just the crazy high stakes, which also has its own audience. And obviously,
you're right, because I'm normally a 88, 179, but one time my son-in-law was playing on the ultimate link, and I said, forget this, I'm going over here. I took a $20 and I played $5. That thing gave me $900.
That's why I like.
And I hollered and screamed again. I'm a screamer.
Everyone knows when you've had a big win, Gwen, I'm sure, in the casino.
Yeah. Huh?
To me, it's more fun. Like having, looking at it from a multiplier of the bet size is more fun. Like $1,000 win at $1 bet to me is like maybe more exciting than, betting $100 and winning $10,000.
Another thing you'll see is a lot of these influencers, sometimes they're not even happy about some of these wins. Like, I know, right? Someone like herself, when she wins $1,000, man, we good. We're gonna call home. This is what we did. You see something, we just got 1,000. Or we just won $5,000. That wasn't, and it's just like for the average person, winning 1,000, $5,000, even 500 is enough to make their night. You know what I mean? And I think that's what really helps her out.
Especially,
it's kind of funny when you're watching channels and they're celebrating a hand pay that's 2,000 when they're betting 1,000 or like something for spins. Like,
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And plus, me being me, I'm an eater. If I get $1,000, 200 are going to food because I'm greedy. Another 100 going to play, and that salmon is in my pocket to pay my bills.
That's amazing. I think you're smarter than 95% of the people playing in the casino, to be honest. What kind of food do you like? What kind of food are you buying with them?
Ooh, seafood.
Nice. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
What are some spots in Detroit that people should know about if they're visiting?
Oh, areas in our city?
Like places to go eat?
Oh, my. DJ, huh?
Fish bones.
Yeah, fish bones is good. And fish bones here, the casino right across the street.
Nice.
So eat first. I tell people, eat first, enjoy, get your drink on, and what you have left, come on over to the casino. You have to have something in your stomach to make sure you're good. I love that. And then I love Steve's Soul Food too.
Steve's Soul Food?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
very
good.
nice place to get food.
What's your experience been like at your local casinos? It seems like having a brand like Detroit Slot Queen, they should get you as like a spokesperson for one of these casinos or something.
It's coming soon, but I wish they hurry up and come on.
It's not easy. Like we talk to so many influencers and it's catching on in the industry, but I think still casinos haven't really clued into like how powerful this kind of market, just from an advertising and marketing point of view, this can be.
Well, I wish they do, because Detroit Slot Queen, I need a nice room down there, a free room, so I can just have some fun. Ain't nothing like getting up when I was in Vegas, getting up early in the morning, people out there at 4:00 in the morning. I didn't understand that. But I went down there and I found out why. It's fun. That's all there's to it. Sunny day, beautiful, fun. And you take the right amount of money that you're going to use, you can have fun. Don't overspend what you don't have.
Well, I think like maybe now more than ever, all these casinos they have so much other fun stuff to do. That's not just the games, right? There's always restaurants and shows and other cool stuff to do. And sometimes those the rewards that you can earn by playing can be a great break to go and enjoy the destination or wherever you are.
That's true. And then, we have dancing spots. You can go with a couple of friends, get your nice drink, dance and have some fun. And then the thing is, you got to not come down there in your mind, I got to win, I got to win, I got to win. No, you got to come down saying, I'm going to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enjoy my friends. We're going to eat. And then we're going to play. And if I win, thank you. It's a blessing.
That's a really good way of looking at it. I think the best games also like can be fun to play. You get a lot of entertainment and the suspense of like whether you're going to win or lose.
Yes.
You know, it's not just the big wins that end up being fun.
It's really not.
Yeah.
The medium, little wins are good.
Well,
Whatever I always say, whatever you put into
is
it,
a win.
Yeah, whatever you put in there, if you can get that double what that is, you did good.
On that
like
topic,
I tell my mom, whenever you don't lose, just be happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like even in those bonuses, sometimes where you know how like you maybe break even or just win them, you didn't lose because they don't have to give you nothing, and we know that. Everybody who plays slots know that.
Yeah.
So whenever you don't lose, just take it.
I think that's great advice. In other casino games, I always hear people say like a push is a win, like getting your money back is a win, just like winning money, because like you're way more likely to lose than even get your money back.
Yes, because if you win, and say I went and took 100, I played, I got 200, and then if I only took 100 back, to me that's another day. Later on this week, I'll come back and get them again.
Yeah. You know, when you were talking about the different, you know, like big wins, small wins, pushes, even like losses, can all succeed as content on Instagram and YouTube. I'm curious, what kind of content have you guys had the most success with, and are you learning anything about the kind of stuff people want to see? It's obviously easy to put up a win and start screaming, but what other stuff are people getting interested in terms of the content that you guys are putting out?
I think they just really love seeing her just being her natural element. You know what I mean? Because at first I thought going in like, hey, man, we only got to post bonuses. Like people don't want to see losses. And then when you post a few losses and just show like the reality of playing, and people say, oh, that happened to me today. Or then it's like, okay, people don't just only want to see people hit jackpots. They want to see everything.
What was that when you programmed the live and they said, he asked them, what y'all want to see her play? What you want to see her play? People be on the phone, play Slot Queen something, play Piggy something. Yeah. And so I said, okay, I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to play it. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. Moving on to the next one. So I like when they do that.
Yeah. She goes live and people, I mean, immediately, as soon as she goes live, immediately people jump in and, you know, people come all over and now like we take suggestions and you know, and that's fun. People love that. Because I told her you gotta realize that a lot of the viewers, they don't have casinos, you know, 10 minutes away. You know what I mean? They don't have access to go every day. Maybe they don't have it in the area, maybe they don't have the funds to. So being able to watch somebody else play is satisfying for people. So yeah, so it's been going. She loves it. Trust me, she loves it.
I like to too.
Well, some people are nervous about going on camera, but I don't get that feeling from you, Gwen.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Don't let her fool you.
Okay. Well, you come off just like you're having so much fun in the content, and you really come off naturally. And I feel like that's such an important thing for people to be able to connect with you. I mean, this is our first time talking with you, and I feel like it's really easy to connect with you. And I think that goes such a long way on Instagram and on YouTube and these kind of platforms.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So you're going live on Instagram, I guess, right? When you talk about your lives. Do you feel like that's been a key to being able to grow that channel? I know so much of the, you know, it's one thing watching a video and commenting, but being able to interact and chat is like, it builds such a strong community. Has that been something that's worked for you guys?
Yeah, I like to interact. I'm a talker. I like to interact. I'd be like, you really think this is good? I'm gonna try it because you told me. And then sometimes they'd be like, see, you got it. And it's fun because I didn't think people really wanted to know what I was doing and having fun, but they did.
Well, I told her, I said, you've been doing this so long, you know, it's so much content. Like we would have started this years ago. I told her you have 1 million followers in this industry because you've been doing it so long. You've gone through the ups and the downs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You show reality. You know, she always tells people about betting they limit, not going too overboard. You know, even when she had mishaps, she may think it's on a 1 cent denomination. It's on 10 cents. And she hit the button and like, dang, where'd that go? You know what I mean? And everybody has done that and stuff like that. People, you know, they can relate to. You know what I mean? So I think her going live, that helps people, you know, have that more in tune feel with her, you know, more personable because, you know, of course they see a reel, but when you're live doing it, they're like, okay, she's a real person in a sense. I know it sounds weird, but when you see it live, it just makes it feel more real. And I think that's what makes her draw closer to some of her followers.
I'm glad. this is who I am.
It's cool that you found an outlet like this. Like you get to do something that you like doing, but it sounds like even more so than the slots, what you really like doing is interacting with people and getting to know people and building relationships with people. And that's so much what these channels are all about, right? Whether it's slots or fill in the blank of whatever people are doing, it's really about the people connecting with each other.
Well, thank you. I do. I really do. I like seeing people, happy. There's too much stuff going on in the world. You just need to be happy. You need to go to a quiet place, a fun place, a place with, like I said, I go sometimes to have dinner and sit there and I just people watch.
No doubt.
Oh, they should get on the other machine. I wish they change it. But not my business. I be feeling that. But this is just how I am. I'm just I like to see people happy.
Casinos are one of the best places to people watch for sure.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I imagine in Detroit, there's lots of colorful characters at the casino.
Oh, yeah, just don't know.
What are some stories you can tell us anything that you've seen in your time?
Well, I know this man, he looks sharp every time. Older dude, dressed nice. And I just look at him and sometimes I just got to go buy one. I said, you too clean to be here. I said, do your wife know you down here? He said, yeah, she won't come. So I come. And he comes every day and I say something to him and it makes me feel good. And it makes him feel good to know people noticing him.
That's awesome.
And I done seen some stuff sometimes I just be like, my goodness. I can't believe it. And I leave it alone and keep on playing.
We'll leave it at that.
You have to come to Detroit. You'll love it.
I do want to come to Detroit.
It's
I want to
fun.
go to the casino.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to come to Detroit. I've never been there, but I think even like there's got to be so much culture and so much history and stuff in that city.
Oh my goodness, when you come, you got to hit us up.
Oh,
we can
absolutely.
Show you, look, as they say, we can show you a hood, show you around, and it's fun and it's safe. We'll take you some nice places.
That'd be amazing. I mean, SlotsFan, our channel wants to expand what we're doing, and there's so many opportunities. We're hoping to open up opportunities for influencers like you to, to be able to work with some of the casino brands, because I think, like we talked about, there's so much potential in what people like you can do in terms of connecting with players on behalf of casinos and other brands like that. I'd love to come to Detroit, and 100%.
Yeah. I'm here.
You told me before that you value your church and your community. Yeah. I'm curious, what do people know what you're doing? Do they know that you're the Detroit slot queen when you go to church, or what's happening there?
No, they don't know I'm the slot queen at church. At least I don't think they do, but I know some of the people at the schools like, so that's you. I said, yeah, it's me. And they said, I thought it was you. I wasn't sure. She said, oh, okay, I be watching you. I said, thank you, you do? I said, wow, I didn't know I was watchable, but appreciate it. So some people, they do know a little bit, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy, to know that somebody really taking the time to watch me and see what I'm doing and learn what the do's and don'ts and how to play and how much you should bet if you're on a little budget.
Yeah.
Don't spend it all fast.
Like there's the entertainment side of things that you said, you talked about before, how there's so much going on in the world, and people are dealing with a lot by and large. And I feel like what people really want and what they maybe need too is like an escape of just something to make them laugh or make them, give them something to connect with. So I think you're doing that. But then I also think that content creators like you are really powerful in terms of educating people about how to have fun doing this without having a really bad outcome, because whether it's alcohol or any of this stuff can become a real addiction, gambling is the same way. And I feel like having people to learn from can be a really positive thing that you can do as well.
Please, I can take a $50 deal and make it last 2 hours. I'll go get me something to eat. You got free pops. Someplace you got free popcorn. You sit down, you laugh, you talk to people. Sometimes people be wanting somebody to talk to. And it'd be a lot of elderly people down there. And they bored. They lonely. They need something to do. And I sit down by and be like, be careful what you're spending. Watch what you're spending. Don't hit the wrong thing. If you're paying a penny, make sure it's a penny, not $2. Not watch what you're doing. And some people just need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And that's all. It's fun.
Well, it's cool that you can get that social experience at the casino, but you can also access it through things like Instagram lives. Like you said, a lot of people
I have learned a lot.
They don't live near a casino, or maybe they don't, they're not able to go out in person and interact with people. So I know, like, we've met lots of people through influencers where these relationships with the influencer, with the community is like, it's a major thing in their life. We've had people say, this is one of the things that got me through COVID, and a lot of older people who are isolated, and like got way more isolated during that time. But it's honestly always like that for so many people. It's cool. And this is happening not just with slots, but I feel like the slots community is a really special one, and you meet a lot of like-minded people and a lot of really, really wonderful people through these communities.
You do. You really do. I can just have people sometimes just come up. I just be walking and they be pointing, and I'd be like, they pointing me. Then I say, it's the shirt. It's this and that. I say, hey, they come on. Can I take a picture with you? I'd be like, please, yes, take a picture with me. I say, I hope you do good.
Can we see the shirt a little closer? Can you?
Oh, the short slot queen. Can you see it?
Yeah, if you can see it, it's awesome. Short. We need to get some of those.
I'm short.
No, I love it.
Short slot queen. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Send us the ship and the mailing address. We'll get it to you. And you add the cinnamon.
Amazing.
That in the cinnamon.
Thank you. We're almost at the end of the time for the interview. I'm so happy to have been able to connect with both of you. And I don't need to say it, but like, you guys got something special here. The growth that you're seeing on Instagram is phenomenal.
You're a pain in my butt. You just don't know, sir. You just don't know.
No, I'm so excited for you both. And I also understand the work that goes into doing this. It's not easy. It's a lot of work, and there's a lot of ups and downs with doing this stuff. The financial
one of the things that people forget about is it costs money to shoot content.
No doubt. Yeah.
You gotta be gambling to shoot content. So that's one of the things people kind of forget. It's like, in order to have videos, you gotta go down there and play. So that's kind of like one of the big things about it, So yeah,
win or lose, you come to have fun. And if you do get a big win, that just makes it even better. So that's it.
We definitely just want to say thanks to all the people in the slot community.
Yes.
Like I said, we remember when she started off with just one follower, and now, like, for her to be past 10,000, and just having like all the people who like communicate and interact with her posts, and having all the slot players and influencers from all over the country like take her in, people who've been doing this for way longer than her as far as the influencer part, and they just welcome her in. And I think, like, if you look, and I think everybody's catching on, it's like one of the growest niches when I think, because every time I look up, there's a new slot page coming up, someone who's starting to record, and I see a lot of big things for it. I almost feel like it's going to be one of those A&E reality shows where they start following these influencers around, and, hey, we play, but what do you do? Like you asked, what do you do outside of? But this is going to be a big thing. And that's why I told her, let's take it serious. Yeah. Let's keep doing it. Keep being yourself. And one day when those opportunities come, it'll happen.
And that's it. I'm like this at work. I'm like this in the street. I'm like this. I don't change because why? This is who I am.
But I think that's what it takes, like that's what people want to connect with, but it's also what it takes for it to be a sustainable thing for the long term, because you can't keep up an act, and you're not going to keep doing something that you're not actually passionate about doing. And it's not like an overnight thing, despite this quick success that you guys are already having. It takes time. But I also know how much work goes on behind the scenes making content. The finances are a nightmare with slots channels. It makes you wish that you started a guitar playing channel or something. You could imagine being able to make content without spending money. How nice would that be?
I know, right? And that's another conversation we'll have on another interview. Yeah. I got word that some of these influencers aren't using their own money, but that's another conversation we can have another time.
It's a big thing right now, man. Like, there's a lot of, it's an emerging space, and with all the growth, there's also like, it's becoming more mature. And I think, we're excited to participate in whatever way we can in like legitimizing this stuff. And I'd say, playing with fake money is a big problem. And that's the whole reason people want to watch you is because it's real, right?
Exactly.
Not only are you deceiving people, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because it's no longer even the real thing people want to watch.
I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for inviting her on here.
Yes.
I told her, just be yourself, and it'll go a long way. And I told her that back in the end of January, and now look what she's doing now. We can't say right now, but she's got a few online casino deals in the works as far as doing some partnerships and doing some content with them.
Very cool.
So we're just waiting for the finalization with the legalization, with the legal paperwork and stuff like that. But you guys will definitely, hear about it when it happens. But it's been an amazing ride, and I'm super proud of her, man. It's you like I told her, you're not gonna see too many people, who are on there who are that act like her. You're not gonna find it. So.
And I am not the computer one. That's my team right there.
Yeah,
man.
Well, such a good match, right? And the fact that it's so sweet. I mean, not only is it working for the channel, but you guys seem to really have an awesome relationship and enjoy each other. And what a cool way for you guys to be able to spend time together and do something like this. So
yes,
cool.
I love family.
Yeah,
I love family.
We are grateful for you and your time coming on the show. I really have a feeling it's not going to be the last time that we have a chance to talk to each other. My big takeaway from this is how much I want to come to Detroit and shoot something in real life. So
let us know. Let us know.
Yeah. And I hope to see you, as things progress at some of the bigger events. I'm sure that you're already getting offers, and I'm sure that's going to continue. And if you ever want to chat about any of this stuff, I have lots of experience in the space, and I'd be happy to share whatever insights that I might have with you.
Thank you.
If any questions, anything like that, please feel free to reach out. And I can't wait to start sharing some of this content and collaborating with you on Instagram. Gwen and Dawn, thank you so much for the time.
Bye-bye.
If you haven't already,
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to get your lucky cinnamon.
Yeah.
Make sure you just hit her in a DM. All right, the website is almost complete. DetroitSlotQueen.com.
Amazing.
We appreciate you guys. Follow her on all platforms.
Yeah,
please.
follow the link. We're going to share the links in the description of this video. So if you haven't already, please make sure to follow those and subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe to the SlotsFan podcast for more interviews with awesome influencers like the Detroit Slot Queen. Thanks so much, guys.
Be safe, guys. Be safe.